Everyone fears losing their mind. Disease, loneliness, trauma, prolonged pressure, time. There are countless ways our minds can meet oblivion long before our bodies. So we invent routines that can hopefully carry us from and back to our pillows intact. Slicing up the days into chunks that can be more easily digested. We toil away and pretend it gives us purpose, supporting lives we hope are stable, and relieve ourselves with smaller, more manageable oblivions. When we become dissatisfied with the process, we try to rebalance our needs. Less dairy, more gym, less booze, more weed, less gym, more dairy, etc. But the balancing act never ends. The cycle never stops. Sanity is a construct, an artificial invention of humanity, and like all constructs from the mightiest skyscraper to a Lego house, it must be maintained. When your maintenance fails and the edifice crumbles, you will realize that the creeping dark comes not from without, but within. Sanity was always the unnatural state. Sanity was the invader. At the end of that long, entropic road, when all your humanity and sense is withered away, only the madness remains.
Well, hello guys, it was a long intro. So today I thought we should play some games from the Deluxe collection. As you can see, I already completed all of them before, but I thought it was a good idea to play some of them, because most of them are very fun. I mean, all of them are fun, but some of them are very long, and sometimes they are hard, so I think I will just play a few of them. So let's check out perhaps the first one. The pay is nice. Okay, so there is a little bit of instructions or story. Discover what happens in an ultra secure facility as you get ready for work and wander the dark halls of your office using old school fixed camera perspective. They are watching your every moves. W, S, forward and back, A and D, turn, space, interact. Okay. There is a note here.
So, one of the more intolerable habits of first-year ethics students is their seemingly unquenchable passion to constantly debate tired and ultimately pointless dilemmas, none of which is more tired and pointless than the trolley problem. Do you stand by and let the trolley kill 5 people, or do you flip a switch and direct the trolley to hit only 1? It generally devolves into a protracted debate on the utilitarian valuing of various peoples that would be okay to sacrifice over others. That is, after the deontological wankers have since declared their superiority and are now drinking healthy gulps of their own self-satisfaction. Unfortunately, they rarely see the fundamental absurdity of the entire experiment. I mean, the choice of the many versus a few doesn't happen in a vacuum. A triage doctor doesn't choose to save the healthier patients just the once. They do so every time such an emergency arises. And the reasoning is simple. Biology dictates that we all subconsciously assume we will be part of the many. We preserve the group because it will help us preserve ourselves, and in return, the group gives us a reasonable abstraction as to how our actions are justified. You know, trickle this greater good down a few levels, and you can see how someone can work for 10 years selling running shoes and never ask who made them. You know, the real lesson of the trolley car is that clarity is absurdity. Abstraction is reality.
Well, okay, so it was a very interesting topic. I wonder what it has to do with the actual game. So let's start it. The pay is nice. Okay, so let's check out the settings. Okay, basic stuff. New game. What a bloody coat. I don't know why the guy hasn't washed it. Or it's a pattern on the uniform, perhaps. Press W to walk forward. Okay, mindfulness, become the better future. So, 2 doors, woman and the man. So everybody's first question is, what happens if we go to the woman's locked door? Not today, I'm running late. So the character wanted to go in, but he's running late, so he is not going to do it today. Okay. So let's go to the man's door. It's a locker room. So where is ours? I think it's the one with the green light. Interact. Take off jacket. Take off dirty clothes. Change outside pants for inside pants. Put on the clean shoes. Okay. Simple enough. I'm a scientist. That's what I'm supposed to say if anyone asks. I didn't really study to become a scientist. I have just always been obsessed with processes and experience. I was recruited to work for this company. I'm not sure how they found me, but they sent me a letter. I almost threw the letter away, but I'm glad I didn't. The pay is nice. Oh yeah. If the pay, where was I? Put the smoke on. Put the book away, empty the buckets. Okay, so if the pay is nice, then it is a good thing. Mindfulness works on secret projects to help humanity improve at an exponential rate. If you're systematic, can follow instructions and have effective written communication, come work with us. That's what the job description mentioned. The company doesn't have a website, but I know they have been. I know they have existed for more than 20 years. I did my research. I'm a scientist. The pay is nice. I think the character will keep saying this to satisfy himself. Turn off cell phone. Store the cell phone. Close the locker. Lock the locker. Pull on the lock. Make sure it's locked. Okay. Who's telling me all these instructions? Scan your... What? Here. What? Big C's? Scan your... Access, you know. It was hard to read because all these lights are making the words a little bit blur. The job description wasn't too interesting, but I was in a rough spot. The company I work for closed something about cash flow issues. I don't know much about business, but I was told this happens a lot. My parents moved away. They said something about wanting to start over or something. I think you could have read it if you pause the video. None. I say that I am the one only working here, or I came here too early or too late. Sandy is not here. No one is here. That's the weird thing. I mean, no one is working here. Maybe it's just a dream. Everybody is dead. Zombies took over. Then lights broken again. Interact. Security checkpoint. is telling me all this? Walk through the door. There's a gun. Take the gun. Joke that contributes to the advancement of humankind is not simply lesson. There is a reason this is an ultra-secure facility and that no authorized person can go inside. Even I don't know everything that happens between these walls. I don't question what I'm being told to do. Pay is nice. See, the guy is like telling himself that so he can sleep better at night. Pick up the handgun, load the magazine, remove the safety, cut the gun, shoot. No one told me to shoot. For the cock the gun means shoot. I shot the only person who's working here besides me. So that's why no one works here, because this guy is a psychopath and he killed everyone with the deepest lore. Stay silent. Wait for the lights. Stay in the lights. Walk to the office. Stay silent. They are watching. Okay. Can I sprint? Bam. Bam. Lights. So, this is my bloody coat from... Oh, wait a minute. I have a bloody coat already on me. There is another one, but there is a clean one, so... Right, this is where I left my notes about the implant hardware specs and your dirty clothes too. Technical hardware specific... Okay, I'm not gonna read it because it's a long note. But it has something to do with electrics. Currents, ratio, Hertz formula. Okay, I'm assuming we have to. The company is obsessed with security work on sensitive research, probably funded by government. So the information dedicated when I received it. They make sure that schedule of other research doesn't overlap. You never cross someone in hallway. They open only the required lights on the way to my office. Everything else is pitch dark. The door looks after I step into my office. I will need to ask permissions if I need to use the bathroom, but I don't question it. The pay is nice. Okay, so like I was saying, I played the game before, but it was a very long time ago, so I don't really remember much about it. I know I have to do some experiment somewhere, so that note is very useful, I think, but I don't know what I have to do. These are instructions of what I need to do today. Alright, time to get to work. Here's the process I have in mind to get to today. Step 1. Determine which medications combination would leave the subject with a positive benefit and no side ill effect. Even better if we can get something to plus. Find the optimal hardware configuration for the Calmx Q39 that are supported by the chosen medication. Step 3. Submit for validation. There's a lot of experimentation and trial and error in this job. If I'm sure I can submit any solution and proceed, the system will just run tests for me. Easy pay. Okay, so I remember when I did this the first time, this briefcase is killing me. I should drop it off on my other desk before I sit down. Why can I just drop it here? That briefcase is heavy. At least now I can run if needed. Oh great, they already got the auto spy report out. Okay, name Michael. Okay. Well, the cause of death, abusive cocaine and methamphetamine use. Well, I think the cause of death was a gunshot, but okay. There are a bunch of bugs here. I'm keeping a copy of my experiment results in here, just in case something happens with our network. God, that's not a bad idea, but I'm assuming it takes a lot of time to write it down. Okay, so side effects counters. There's a known list of ill side effects and counters might be able to cancel them out. Note that all effects have an opposite, so this problem means they are not good options to consider at the moment. Okay, side effects and counters, that will be useful when we make that medicine. Still waiting for this specimen to arrive and wonder where my shipment is. So check out the other stuff. With all the gross things I see in here, it's good to have interesting fishes to look at. Good thing I have my glasses to read the label of these drugs. Med side effects. I have narrowed down the effects and counters of each medication that were identified in note 1. Now I just need to match them up and make a super medicine that will help us go forward. I have a strong feeling that we should start Penolaxin as a baseline. It's a prime drug that mindfulness is trying to push right now. Then I just have to figure out the perfect balance and eliminate side effects. Okay, so we have a list with some side effects and their counterparts. So I really don't remember what kind of stuff I have to make on the computer, but we will check it out soon enough. Interesting, the bugs injected with dyes seems to split off into different chems. I'm breeding these bugs. I'm hoping to extract some chemicals out of them. Okay, so what is this door? This is my office closet. I lost the key a while back. Okay, then check out the computer. Pull back the chair, start the computer, move the chair forward. Enter my password. We do experiments on the human brain. We improve them by freezing the state they work in. At least that's what they're promising. Gather data to do analysis and enter new values in the software. I vary the amount of medicine and hardware specifications to test different scenarios. The software runs simulation on my parameters, and if the results are good, they will send me in the experiment room. The pay is nice. Okay, so this is where I have to make some, I don't know, medicine. So okay, so next step, I should find all the notes I have misplaced on. But I found it, I guess. Or one is missing. Maybe it's on the masks here. been collecting these over the past few weeks. A real shame I got some of them dirty. Okay, but is there a note here? There is not a note here. No notes here. I can't go outside, or yeah, I cannot go out. So where is the last note? Maybe I didn't check everything. Notes, 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 notes. Where are notes? I need to find one more. Oh, there is one. One of the mask. Hid one. I don't remember putting this here. Activation requirements. These are the requirements for each of the medications. Prior simulation return these interesting limitations that shows the medicine will not activate unless these requirements are followed. Oh, okay, more stuff to worry about. And the mask started to bleed. And one of them got on the clock. Okay, let's work. We cannot be troubled with these weird things. We need some stuff to do. I cannot sit on the computer. Okay, now I can sit on it, or sit at it, or sit in front of the computer. Finally. Okay, I really should read all the notes on my computer. I didn't sleep well last night and my memory is rusty. Okay, I hate this kind of puzzles, but let's do it. So okay, I think I made some good one because it has only pluses. So let's check out the next step. Oh yeah. Okay, I'll be right back. Well, I don't know if it's correct or not, but gonna confirm it. Okay, phase to unlock. Scan your... That's my calling time. Okay, so I think I did a good job. At least they are letting me out. The experiment room is down this hallway. These empty halls give me the creep. This shit is nerve-wracking. Every single time I have done some bad things that things I'm not proud of. Okay, so I hope you could have read it. I cannot read English so fast. This place is so dark. I can barely see anything. Seems like the tests have completed already. Let's see. There are 4 test subjects to validate. Patient 165 died. Let's see. Cause of death: car accident, head-on collision, sudden death. Let's see how patient 166 is doing. Results: increased pulmonary efficiency by 12%, vital stable success. Patients, what the heck? Wait, what the heck? The pod is empty. Where's my card? Trying to not swear. Oh no, I'm so... you know? So what? You're a zombie? Thank you for playing. The pay is nice. So... is it because I didn't do the test right, or the medicine? I don't know. Looked fine to me. So this was pay is nice game, and I tried to make some more Dedex collection games because they are awesome, but obviously they're not gonna be blind, but because all of the games I'm playing are usually, at least that 1 before, were totally fresh. I didn't play them before, and trying to do that after this, but the Deluxe collection ones are gonna be not blind because I already played them, so that's that. But I think they are good games, so I'm trying to show them and comment them and all this stuff. So I hope you enjoyed it, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.